Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, which is my road to 2000. If you're new, welcome, come on in, make yourselves at home. If you're returning, I greatly appreciate your support. Now, I just want to say a massive thank you to the gentleman that was on a train coming home from work, had a beige jacket on, he had a scarf on as well, kind of grayish scarf, wore glasses. I didn't see you, but one of the girls from my chess clubs let me know that you were watching my video, and I was touched. Honestly, that's so cool. And I know I've got a few people watching my videos, and I really appreciate every single one of you because I'm just trying to grow my channel and hopefully entertain some of you guys with my chess and hopefully I don't know, hopefully make some of you really good players laugh with how bad some of my chess is. And obviously, I want it to be educational as well. So hopefully, everybody can pick up a little something at some point. But anyway, shout out to the man on the train. And I'm around a lot of the chess clubs in London. So if you happen to be around and you see me pop up somewhere, just come and say hello, and I'll buy you a drink. I'll buy you a drink because you made me smile. So thank you very much for all your support. Okay, we're gonna do a 15-10, and yeah, okay. So we're gonna go for this, and we're just going to mirror what they do. There's nothing wrong with this. At times we've played the King's Indian, which is this, sorry, which is this, and then get your knight out, and then fianchetto. Okay, so they've gone for the Queen's Gambit. Now, you can bring your knight out. You can also do that. I think a good move to do, it's been a while. I'm not going to accept it. I think that's just fine like so. Now I believe that comes out. Then we can defend again like so. Now I think if I do this, I get pushed with this. So what I might do is just take with my queen, and then if this comes out, I can just drop back straight away. Yeah. That's fine. Now, that might happen. Okay, now this is quite aggressive. So I think they're thinking maybe to come around here. And then if they push on again, no, it's still okay. So I need to develop, and I'm going to fianchetto. Am I going to fianchetto? No, that just invites a check in, doesn't it? So I think that's a bad move because then the bishop does come in. Queen check there, it does kind of worry me a bit. Okay, so I'm going to do this because I don't want that check coming in. I still need to develop. Again, I'm not too worried about that for now. No point in coming in and attacking the there's no point in attacking the queen now because you could just block like so, or like this, or like that. They want to stop me potentially coming in, all that, which is what I was talking about, but they've got no worries with that because it's just, for me, that's just a waste of a move. Check coming in. I want to get this out. But the problem is if I do it like so, then I am faced with that. Hang on, so if I go like this, then I can just, okay, pawn e6, and then I can just bring this out if this advances, and then, or do I want a fianchetto? They're going to castle, which way are they going to castle as well? Right, I'm going to fianchetto. Okay, so this increment, 15-minute game. So I don't need to, I can take my time. And I've seen a few, I watched a few other channels with people who are sort of, maybe sort of 1100, 1200. And I've noticed people playing 15-minute games or 15-10s, and they're not using their time. So if you're going to play longer games, use your time. Just use it. Even if you feel like you've made the right move, just have a little look, and you really don't need to worry about that time, because it is actually a really long game. So now we need to think about, they do that, then I will just go like so. If they take, then I can always take back with the queen. Not a problem. That seems to make sense. How am I going to get my knight into the play is... Okay, now from there, can't go there, can't go there. So we can just go ahead with our plan. And I know I rushed that move, but I think that's fine. Again, if they go here, we can just go here. Open this up as well. And I think maybe... Are we definitely castling kingside? It seems to make sense. If you're not sure why you castle kingside, castle kingside because it gets you closer to the corner. Queenside, obviously further away. So, but I've been known to do it, and I like opposite castling because you can just it spices things up a little bit. But now I'm gonna kind of, it's not that kind of game. I'll probably do that in a blitz game, or maybe a 10-minute rapid game sometimes. Okay, so now I've got to start thinking a bit more of a plan once I get my other pieces developed. Interesting. So you've done that because you want a castle kingside. I can only imagine. Now, ideas of even pushing this forward once they've castled, and then going like so. Then if they take, I take with pressure on the knight, and then I've got this whole open file if they castle. So I'd like to get this, I need to really develop. Is that a silly idea? Is that just too aggressive? Now if I go like this, they just take, and I've got doubled up pawns. But could that be part of the plan? I think it's a bit silly. I think it is silly. I'm not going to do it. Queen can get involved now if needs be. B6. A5. Doesn't really do much. Need to develop these pieces. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe for the time being, get this here and then in here as well. Okay, so they do that. I could still maybe sack that. Say my queen was behind. They take, I take. Then my queen is on h3. And the G file is completely open. So that is always a possibility. Then if that was to happen, then what? I take, they take, I take, then get this involved. I don't know. It's a possibility, isn't it? For the time being, I'm going to develop. I'm going to go here next. And then I'm going to probably push this out, get my queen behind, and maybe even think about it. Okay, so now if they attack like so, where would I go? If I do this, then what? They go back, I go here, they just go there. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to extend these pawns that are around the king. And that's really tempting sometimes. You're like, oh, let me just push it out of the way. Then they slip back. Oh, let me do it again. And then before you know it, their bishop's safe. But your pawns, once they go forward, they can't come back. So always be cautious of that. Now, if I go like this, and they take, and I take, that can come in. So that's not good. Now, if they go like this, then what do I do? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, because that was my initial plan. If they do that, I can go like this, and I'll be defended by the queen. So that is absolutely fine. Yeah. If they just want to take, I'll just take back with the bishop. Right. So I've still got one piece I need to get developed, and that is my bishop. How I want to do that is another question. So again, if that happens, okay, so now what they're thinking is if they push here and then I do what I wanted to do, then they've then got two eyes on this. So with that being said, I think I need to defend it like so. Come in there. Can't go there. Can't go there. Yeah, or maybe, okay, makes sense. Just get it sort of more centralized. Maybe I'll go like this. Or is that just really poor? That's just a poor move, isn't it? I don't want to do that, but I just don't want this. I got nothing to worry about. I figured it all out. There's not much to be worried about. Now, if I go like this, then what? And they go like that? I take, they take. I think that might be alright. Let's figure this out. If I go here, they try and do that. I take, they take, I take, they take, I take, they take, I take. I think that worked. I just want to kind of get it out and about. I'm thinking maybe something like this. Pressure the bishop. If they take, then I'll take and I've got a nicer position, and then maybe push the pawn forward. Okay, they don't want that. That's interesting. So they definitely don't want that. Now I'm really starting to to debate whether or not I should sort of maybe push this bishop away, because it's causing me a few problems. What about if I try and just go like this? I know it's not the... Do you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. Looking at this, nothing more. I've just worked this one out. Fine. And then I'm going to attack here. And then I'm going to pull back. So if you attack, I take, you take, I take, you take, I take. Yeah, that's fine. So this will happen a lot, people sort of juggling around pieces. Also ideas maybe of, if this wasn't here, then there'd be two eyes looking at that, which is now completely out of the question. So okay, now I could pressure that. You're going to take, and I'm going to take. What am I going to take with this? Also, if I was to go forward, if they take, then I've got a much better position here. So I think I want to strike back a little bit, because there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing, or is that being silly? Because it's kind of there protecting my queen. Sorry, my king. I don't see anything wrong with that, to be honest. King's fairly safe here. But I don't like how they're asking all the questions, and I'm kind of a little bit, yeah, a little bit kind of in my shell here. I'm kind of not being attacked, but that eval bar would definitely have them slightly ahead. Now I can take back with this. And then where do they go? They don't go there. Well, they might do, or they just go there. This is now under attack. So I'm going to take like so. Defended there. And try and make this kind of make sense a little bit. I'm probably expecting that, thinking that, well, with them thinking that I'll probably push on again. And if I do, I think that then makes this incredibly weak. So I will not be pushing again. Now, I'm half tempted to push on. So I've got a couple of eyes on this when this moves. Or do I go here? I partly want to do that because it's also stopping this from moving on a bit more. And I just kind of, I'm in the center, backed up by this. If they go there, then they've got two eyes on it, which means I'd have to take, which means I'd take this or this. Okay. Now I want to keep these pawns together. There's no point in separating this one, because then that would just be completely isolated over here, and then these two would be alone, and then so that is a no-brainer for me. Now this king obviously is slightly exposed, but could take that, but queen just takes back, and I don't really want to invite the queen into play. ideas of maybe going like this, keeping the chain in a nice formation. Trying to understand the whole dark square and light square situation. Right, so this is interesting. So they are attacking this, and again, I don't want to have to take back with this, because that means that this pawn would be completely on its own. So I could just take back. They're not going to take back with this, they will take back with this. But what I think is better is to maybe do this. So now if they take, I will better off my position there. Also, if I take, they're not going to take back with the rook because they'd lose that. So they can then have one pawn which is completely on its own. So trying to think about sort of pawn positions as well. Okay, they don't want to do that. Okay, they come straight back. So now that's not coming in. That's not coming in there. Maybe ideas of, is that a silly move? I just want to kind of give my, I want to kind of let this see something. But that's currently protecting it coming in here. So I think I can't be doing that. Now I think going here, although if I move here, that allows that to move forward, but does that do much? I'd like to just maybe double up. Queen there, get the rook here. Yeah, what's wrong with that? Yeah, if ever there was a cagey game, this is the definition of cagey. This is nice. Okay, I'm a little bit down on the clock, but as the moves kind of increase, you will get some of that time back. So I'm not, okay, that's interesting. So they decide to do that. And I think I could just move forward. Or do I go here? Decisions. Or are they trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do. They're just trying to get their pieces forward, and fair enough. I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to try and double up with my rooks. Okay, and I can just go like so. Just make sure, but you know, I haven't got many spaces to go, to be honest. If they push on again, I will just go like so. Okay. Yeah. That comes in, cannot take. Just get taken, my queen gets taken. So maybe an idea to get the queen off of this c file. The question is where? Or do I beat them to it and maybe do that? Then if they take, I maybe take with this. Because at the moment, this knight is kind of a little bit sad. Wow. Again, if they take that, I can't take because my queen hangs. So, do we just take back? Is this what time it is now? I believe so. Right, okay, we're going to start trading a few pieces now. And this should be interesting because if we're going to take a few pieces off the board, they'll take back with the rook. Right, okay. Ooh. I'm trying to think of maybe even doing this again and then coming in there. They take... No, there's no point. So yeah, I'm a little bit kind of... If they push this forward, this hangs. So do I deal with this first? If they push, I can't take. Well, in fact, I could take. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. If they push, I can take with that. If they come in with the queen, then I can just go here. Rook c8. Queen here, maybe. Just trying to think of something. Move that forward. I take, I don't know, take that. Wow, so you're looking to come in and fork. And I can't take because you take that. So this is a little bit annoying. So I can just drop back. Or do I drop back here? Or do I just drop back here? Because if they take, I take. I think I just drop back. Yeah. They take, I take. I did say a while ago to get this queen off the c file, and I still haven't done it. It might come back to bite me. And my pieces are too hemmed in. So, wow. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Can we not... Does that do anything? Not majorly. Can we not just attack your rook? Rook can just go there. Very interesting, this game. Very interesting. If we go like this, they take, we take. Yeah, that... See, not only am I attacking, I'm also defending as well. That comes in, we just go to the side, not here because of this. Well, in fact, if that comes in, maybe we just take. They take this, then we could just take that. What are we thinking from them? Okay, wow. So... Okay, we go here. Why do we go there? Because we're still defending this pawn, which is attacked once, twice, 3 times. And we're defending it once, twice, 3 times. Also attacking this pawn here. So now they might feel pressured into doing something about it, but they don't. We take. Queens are now eyeing each other up. If they take that, I think I'm losing here. They take, I take, they take. I think I'm just, what? This freaking pawn. Right, okay. Now if I go here, I'd love for that queen to move out the way again. Maybe not there, but somewhere else. Maybe I'll do that now. Do I do that? I need to give that bishop something to look at. What a weird, not weird game, it's just, this is a real 15-10. This is a proper 15-10. No point playing 15-10 and not thinking about your moves or using your time, and we both are. I'm kind of on the back foot here and I'm not quite sure what to do. Right, let's have a little look again. They've got 3 eyes on this. I've got 1, 2, 3. These potentially look at each other. This is doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. So do I now do that so that at least this is covered? So okay, your idea is take that, I take, you take, I take, you take, I take. Is that check? There. I don't know, but I think I'm okay. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Have I missed anything? You go there. I'm just going to take, you take, I take. Again, 2, 3 eyes on this. 1, 2, 3 eyes. I know I keep on counting how many eyes are on that c6 pawn, but it's important. With every move, the game changes. And that pawn could end up being the difference between winning and losing. So just always keep your eyes open, because every move the game's changed. And I've just changed the game by moving this pawn forward as well, which means this is now active. So say some silliness like, for example, queen goes there. And then I go there for a check. Then the queen would be lost. Wow. What do we think? Are we afraid? If we just drop back, I think that's absolutely fine. feel like I'm about to get in some serious trouble here. But again, this is still... Oh no, actually that wouldn't work. Check if the queen was there, because the queen could just take. I guess I could take back and then... I don't know, this is really, really edgy, cagey, you name it, it's intense. And I can't see an opening for them. And I certainly can't see one for me, but they are definitely much better. What's the pawn situation looking like? I mean, their three are there, they're fine. These three are, oh my gosh, that's a good move. That's a really good move. Obviously now that pawn will go. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. So they can now win that pawn. They're trying to assess whether or not there's much danger. There is a check. King just moves there or there, most likely. I could take this, they take back. What do they take with is what they're wondering. I think they take with the knight. I take back. Queen takes. I take. So they just win a piece. So I can't be allowing that. Wow. Was not expecting that. Okay, now why have they done that is the question. Is a very good question. So I am, for the time being, just going to get this off the board. No, I can't because it's pinned. Wow, okay, so now I'm in some serious trouble. Or am I? Okay, why don't I... If I go like this, then what? Do you know what? I quite like that. I like that. If they move this, then the queen's a goner. They're not going to take that because I'll defend like so. I've now got three eyes looking at this. So there's maybe that. They take. I take with check. No, if I take, they take, I'm taking back like this. Man, what are they going to do? They get their queen out of the way is what they do. Do they? It was too late now because now I've got three eyes on this. And it's not a pawn we're talking about this time, it's a piece. Right, time is ticking. I think that pawn they should have taken before. They should have taken on c6, I think. And I can't take back because I would have lost a rook. It's that point in the game. Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. Attacking this if I move this. So I can surely just take with check. Take with check. Take with check. Yeah, now I feel comfortable. I think they'll move there. Yeah, h1. I wouldn't want to come here because there is potential for check if that's not there, and that would have been my next move. Take that, you take, and I'll go there for a check. Wow, surprised. Two eyes on this pawn. Two eyes on it as well from them. They kind of have to take back now. Otherwise, you're just losing a piece. Okay, so now I come in for a check like so. This is currently hanging. Got to be careful of that. Okay, now just move forward like so. Or that. I think that. Now, why that? Because if they take with the queen, I will swap queens happily. If they take with this, I'll come in with check. Wasn't expecting that. Wow. This game is just full of surprises, eh? Wow, 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 wow. Oh, man. Jeez. Louise. Right. So, I think I just do that. Take the pawn. Didn't want it. These are lethal and could cost me some trouble, cause me some trouble, but I think I've got enough. Now, say they take the pawn, say they just move on. Then I'm just going to go here for a check. They're going to take. I can't check again. And I couldn't take before because I would have lost my queen. See, this is when time is really crucial now. I'm only 2 up and these two. Wow, okay, so now that is interesting. So look, I take, they take back with this. Okay, now I can just defend like so. And this is too slow. I think I'm only 1 up and there's increment there, so king needs to get involved now. Yeah. They could go there, double up on it. I would just move like that. If they take, I take back. Need to get this over here. Why that? Why that? Why that? Why that? I don't know. I think they're going to double up on it, aren't they? Yeah, they are. And I'm going to go here, then what? And then what is the question? What happens next? I could drop back as well, add another attack onto this one. So that'd be 1. Okay. I think I now need to drop all the way back. Oh, am I in some trouble now? Am I in some serious trouble? Oh, man. I'm not. Do you know why? There you go. Check. Nice little trick. Get the rooks away from each other. That was just important. Then you can take. then this isn't so much of a problem because I can take them out. Yeah, like so. And I can now, if you do this again, then I go here. You can't check again because of this. Right, now I can just do that. Or just, right, now hang on. If I go there, if I go here, then what? The check can't come in. Yeah, that check can't come in. So now I'm threatening to take this. And that goes any further, I will take, can't defend that pawn, get taken. So I think we finally got this under control now, like so. And now in this situation, I'd be winning every time, even if they still had that the rook. So yeah, my opponent played really, really well there. Like I can't, sorry man. Let me type a little message back. Right, yeah. So guys, look, that was an intense game, and I absolutely loved that. That was a really, really good game. Um, and that is the difference between 15-10s. 15-10, I just like it. You can really think about every move. And then I love my 10-minute rapid as well because it's just a bit more ferocious and it's just a bit more blitz-like. So yeah, that was a really, really interesting game, and I'm intrigued to see the review on this one. So let's have a quick look and let's see what the computer says. I've got no idea. I thought this was okay. Do you know what? One blunder each, 79% for myself, 72 for my opponent. I thought we actually deserved about the same. I think they probably lose a bit because of maybe a bit of their play towards the end when they were down on time. But I mean, hats off to them. I thought that was a really interesting game, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Okay, so started with this, and taking with the queen was better. Yeah, because you can just drop back, and you lose a tempo by sort of coming all the way back, but I think it's better than sort of them trying to pressurize you, and then yeah, I thought that was the best move. Right, that wasn't a good move. They wanted me to. Okay, interesting. So if they take, you take, and then you can get out of the situation. And without the queens on the board, it's never as much of an issue. Right. Yeah. Again, I need to really work on this center business. I know it's there and I know I need to do it, but I just seem to sort of target the wrong ones, the wrong pawns, or just my timing just isn't correct. So that is something I am trying to focus on a lot more. And then here I wasn't happy that I was having to move things around and juggle my pieces about. That wasn't great. And that was the right move. Yeah, nice. Definitely the right move. I agree, computer. And taking with that was the right move. Then they come back and they adjust marginally ahead. And then I like that for my opponent as well because it kind of just applying the pressure as well. And then this pawn was an issue. C6 was an issue for a while. And actually looking ahead, it looks like a scary moment for me. So I did that because I was looking to sort of double up my my rooks. They advanced their pawns, which is a good move. Again, just kept the pressure coming. That was, I mean, like, yeah, I did say for a while, having the queen in the same line if that pawn wasn't there, it's a goner. And I nearly got caught a few times. And then I come back. What are they thinking here? Okay, that was even better. Right. Then I finally double up my rooks. And at the moment, it's currently like, it's pretty much equal. Again, this was a sneaky kind of move. If they take, I can't take back. Queen goes. And there was a few things like this. So I had to take, I thought just take that, get that out of the way. That was bad, but my reason for that was because if this had moved forward, then you take. And I can't, well, I can take that, but then you can just defend like that. And so it doesn't really. The same applies. Can't take that because my queen is then taken by the rook. So that wasn't a good move. And I wasn't sure. All right. Queen d8 is my guess. No. Wow. Just attack. Attack back. So confused. But then they push on. And then what? Wow, okay. Right. So I go back there, c8. Then I finally do that. And then this got a little bit kind of interesting because the queen gets involved. I defend it again, and now they are 2.3 up. And I felt the pressure, I felt the heat. And that was a really poor move. That is a mistake. Yeah, okay. So this was the point in the game where they're 5 up. If they had have just not done that. Go back. And then this is where it all kicks off. And then that was the right move. Yes, absolutely. And now I'm 1.7 up, just like that. Then they take. I took with the rook. No, I didn't. I took with check with the bishop. That was the right move. That was fine. That was also a good move. Now I'm 3.8 up. I keep on having conversations with people online about being in winning positions. And then, I mean, my opponent wasn't totally winning. And then all of a sudden, I found myself in a really nice position. So they go back. And now I have to protect this. Then they move the pawns forward. What should I have done here? That is a blunder. Okay, so maybe this, I go there with check, they take, I go there with check, and that's mate, isn't it? Wowzers, 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 wowzers. Wow, love that. Let me just show it out for you. So that happens, and then yeah, look, you can see, look at the eval bar. I go in there, check. They've got to take, check, takes. I go in there like so, check. King goes there, check. That comes out, check. King goes up, check. Oh no, sorry, not that. There goes the queen. And it's just that, and then they have to kind of, no, maybe not. What was the best move there? Is it just another check like so? Yeah. Anyway, that didn't happen, and I got scared about the pawn. Again, to people out there, if you're more worried about them, sometimes just put the heat on them. Try and put the pressure back on. So I got really scared here, even though I was 2.2 up. And then I should have just done that. I should have just done that. Didn't see it though. And then all of a sudden, yeah, I mean, I'm up, but taking wasn't the right thing. It still wants me in here. G3 would have just been nice. And now it's kind of like I'm 0.8 up, and it's okay, 1.3 up. Getting the king in, and it just had to be done. And then I go closer, that's fine. The best option there was attack, but okay. Then there's that. I like that. That was nice. That was good. That was cool. And that was decisive in terms of finishing that game off. Because then I can take, there's another check, and then like I said, I was just covered. That was the best move, yeah. And then I take, and then obviously they couldn't do anything. And this was just over. This was just done. But yeah, my opponent played apparently like a 15-50, and I played like a 17-50. And look, it wasn't a bad game. In fact, it was a lovely game. I really enjoyed that. I'm absolutely mentally shattered now. And yeah, look, it wasn't a checkmate in the end or anything like that, but I would have won. And I think with these games, sometimes you just got to battle on and do your thing basically until you come out victorious. So anyway, listen, guys, I want to say if you liked it, give it a like. If you want to leave a comment, good or bad, I'll take them all. And if you want to subscribe, if you like this, then support my journey and do so. And until next time, take care of yourselves and happy chessing. See you later. Bye bye.